Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Chemist Can Smile. Today I want us we look at a question of the periodic table, together with the answers and questions that are asked in periodic table. So the grid below, the question reads, the grid below represents part of the periodic table. Study it and answer the question that follow. The letters do not represent the actual symbol of the elements. So as you can see, our grid is there. We have element C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and K. So you are taught identify the most reactive non-metal. Then you give a reason for your answer. So as you can see, we have element J and element I. We also have element K. Those are non-metals. So when you look at J and I is K. First of all, K is non-reactive. K is non-reactive, so we are left with I and J. So when you compare I and J, you find that I is most reactive. I is most reactive. So element I is element I, and the reason is that it has the smallest atom with the highest effective nuclear force of attraction. Now, another question: what name is given to the family to which I and J belong? So when you look at them, they are in group 7. So elements in group 7, we refer to them as halogens. So the examiner here tells you to reject group 7. We are only intended to have the name of the element. Using dots and crosses to represent electrons, show bonding in the compound formed between C and H. So C and H, C is in group 1, H is in group 6. So the bond formed between a metal and a non-metal is ionic bond. So we have complete transfer of electrons. As you can see, we have complete transfer of electrons. So element C and element H, when they react, they form an ionic bond. So how does the atomic radius of element F compare with that of element I? Explain. So let's go back to our grid there. We have the atomic radius of element F and that one of I. They are in the same period. They are in period 2. So between F and I, find that F has a large atomic radius than I. This is because I has more protons than F. I has more protons than F. So F is larger than I. F experiences a low effective nuclear force of attraction on its energy levels, hence loosely held by the nucleus. Or in other words, you can say F has fewer protons than I. Hence the energy levels is loosely held. And the energy levels is loosely held. So Let's see another question here. Study the table below and answer the question that follow. Study the table below and answer the questions that follow. We have substance M, substance N, substance O, P, Q, and R. So say, explain why substance M is a good conductor of electricity in molten state, but not in solid state. But not in solid state. It has a giant ionic structure like that. So thank you for viewing. Please share and make sure you subscribe.